Namaskar, Pandit ji, Charan
नमस्कार
Spars.
जीते रहिए जय गोपाल
I'm very happy that I'm getting a chance to speak to this living legend, and I'm going to ask him a few questions that not only students of music or artists in music, but artists of any genre, any stream, and any part of the world would definitely benefit from when they hear Panditji's views on music, aesthetics, and art in general. Before we begin, I'm going to request Panditji to please play us something very small. Amazing. Guruji, speaking of tabla, Banaras Gharana has a very unique and very interesting repertoire in terms of how the approach towards aesthetics is, how the approach towards playing the instrument is. So, could you just share a little bit about the origins of this Gharana and how your introduction into this Gharana happened?
Well, I guess everybody know now that the Banaras Gharana basically based on Pahawaji style, but um, in Banaras also there are a lot of influence of Nagara, Tikara, and many other instruments like Mridangam, because those days, I'm talking about say 200-300 years ago, lots of musicians, they used to come to Banaras because Banaras is a city of very authentically, mythologically very rich. So everybody used to come there to play in front of the god, front of Baba Vishwanath, front of Shankar Mushan ji, something like that. So there are a lot of possibilities that many musicians from different part of India, they used to come there and stay and did a lot of sadhana there and then exchange each other, the bowl and ideas and everything. So therefore, Banaras Gharana and also Lucknow is very near to Banaras. So Banaras Gharana has 2-3 different Gharanas influence very much. People from Punjab used to come very much. People from Lucknow used to come very much. And also some of the people from South India and other part of India. So therefore, the Banaras mein jo hai, you have 2-3 different Gharanas influence. And also the farmer and the village sort of atmosphere was there. Now Banaras is much developed, right? But 200 years ago it was a village. So therefore, as you know that Chaiti, Dadra, these are all folk song actually. So farmer used to sing and also that sort of atmosphere, used to be. So therefore Nakara, Tikara influence is also very much there. और इसी वजह से जो है, only because of that there are a lot of nice laggi and ladi is in Banaras Gharana.
And how and when did you get introduced to this Gharana?
Oh, because my father was a student of Pandit Kishan Maharaj ji, and I have started my life listening to that style only from my father. Then, from very little age, when I was 7-8 years age, Pandit Kishan Maharaj ji came to our home to play tabla solo, and I heard him, and somehow, because that was the age I didn't understand, any other thing than only the attraction, and the sound production was attracting me very much. And I fall in love with my guru till then. And I started following his sort of sound production and whatever atmosphere he used to create. Then later, Pandit Kishan Maharaj, my father's guru, he came, every year he used to come to give talim to my dad and for other concerts also as well in Calcutta. So therefore I heard him, and I was very fortunate that he used to love children very much. So I was very close to him. He used to make me a lot of, fun, baatcheet bhi, and I used to sit on his lap. And then he used to show me how to play mama, like ghen, like dhin, that. So this was the beginning of my sort of love to Gharana. Then slowly, I started thinking of Banaras Gharana, and I started understanding whole the Gharana, that it has a many big dimension, different dimension, because it has come from different 3-4 Gharana altogether. So it has many other dimension where you can always go and research. So therefore I fall in love with Gharana, Banaras Gharana, and I started playing.
Amazing. And speaking about Pandit Kishan Maharaj ji, from your hero idol worship to becoming a shishya, how was that transition and what changed?
This is a very interesting question you have asked. I tell you one beautiful, very true story. Actually, my thought of going to Guruji, from the very beginning, I was into the Gharana, and they were my guru. When my father died, then I was very much lost. There was nobody like an, guardianship or umbrella or something like that. So I went to Guruji. So Guruji asked me, because the time I went to Guruji, that was 1980. I started my European tour with Ustad Imran Khan from 1973. And by the time I went to my guru, Pandit Kishan Maharaj ji, I already played with Imran Khan Sahab, with Amjad Ali Khan Sahab, with Vilayat Khan Sahab, quite a lot. So a little bit of, in India, especially, people knew that there is a tabla player named Kumar Bose. So my guru asked that your name is there a little bit, and you are playing good, and you have also the connection with Virat Khan Sahab, Amjad Ali Khan Sahab, and also other artists as well. So artists like them, they have the sort of likeness to you. So why you are again to me for Kanda Badana and all that? So then I said to my guru that, Guruji, first point is there is no end of learning. Everybody knows. And I lost my father. So I need somebody who can guide me, who can always hold me, who can always give me knowledge, good or bad, who can, all these sort of things. So, and you are the one I choose, because from my very childhood, I loved you, I liked you, and I like your style of living and thinking and everything. So he was very happy. He said, okay.
How nice. Looking at your such a long journey of performances, and I can hardly name an artist with whom you have not played, and I hardly know a venue in this world where you have not performed. Having said that, a little tricky question. Could you share a few memorable performances out of all these thousands of performances that you have presented?
Some of them I can mention, but it's really a difficult question. Why? Because till now I have counted. I mean, no, I have noticed that at least 7 to 8,000 concerts I have played within these 45 to 50 years all over the world. And truly speaking, that there are many concerts which was absolutely superb. Some of them with Vilayat Khan Sahab, some of them with Pandit Ravi Shankar ji, some of them with Imran Khan Sahab, Jasraju, whoever, I mean, take the name, Amjad Ali Khan Sahab especially. And 2, 3 concerts, yes, I can say. Jabalpur. In Jabalpur, I played the most longest time of concert with Ustad Vilayat Khan, which was from 11 o'clock at night it started, and it ended at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my God.
There was only 15 minutes of interval. On the stage, they served tea to us. So it was all, one go from night 11 to 7 o'clock in the morning. This is one. There was a concert with Ravi Shankar ji in Paris in a church. Dhamar. He played 1.5 hour Dhamar, which is a fantastic concert in my life. I have played. Fantastic concert. Ustad Amjad Ali Khan, there is a morning concert in Calcutta, in Kala Mandir, where he played specially, he played many ragas actually in morning ragas, but specially Ram Keli was superb he played. And that was a very nice concert. So like that, there are few concerts which is very remarkable, but there are many concerts also with all these people I played with. Very nice.
And Guruji, how about your solos? Any special solo performances?
Okay, my solo, very truly speaking, that people know my character, that a very straightforward man. I know there are some solo people like, I also part of some of the solo I like, but I don't like my solo so much, not 100%. Because, very truly speaking, is the inside of me, the tabla goes on, which I really want to play, which I really want to show the people that how tabla, how beautiful it can be, that I couldn't play it still now, Therefore, I'm not satisfied 100% with my tabla. But there are still some good part of it people like, and I also like. Okay.
The next question, Guruji, is now about your own perspective of aesthetics. I ask this under the context that when one gets stuck in the Gharana system, there are many cliches that are developed, which are sometimes good, but sometimes are not that good. Whenever I interact with you or listen to your solo, I see a very different approach that you have introduced in this solo. So could you share a little bit about your
I tell you one thing, every time, everywhere I go in the world, and in the interview and in the discussion, this comes, Gharana and this alone. To me, first of all, first point is, one should know how to play tabla, how to play sitar, how to play sarod, how to dance. Gharana comes at the end. Gharana is not a very big deal to me. There are certain manners in your performance which shows that which belongs to you, which Gharana you belong to, right?
True.
So, this Bukhar, this fever of Gharana, Gharana, Gharana from the very beginning, it's nothing to do with the people who started learning or who those even in a middle sort of standard of playing our music. Because Gharana is something very advanced. Gharana is come at the end. Now only a student can play the tabla when his guru says that you play in these manners, these are the bowls, qaida, use, and that will show a Gharana, that is all. He doesn't know. Like Peshkar, as an example. Any other Gharana, tabla solo, starts from Peshkar. But Peshkar is very difficult and very vast subject. But now when I go to a competition, when I go to any other places, when the novice people, students people, no way, I am also student, but I am talking about the standard, right? So they start playing Peshkar, which is meaningless to me. Only their guru has said that, look, when you start playing tabla, you should play Peshkar a little bit. So these are the certain phrases you play, that's all. But that doesn't mean that he can play Peshkar or he's playing Peshkar or this is the proper Peshkar. No, Peshkar is very difficult. Peshkar, वो तो बड़े बुजुर्ग हो जाने के बाद one can play Peshkar. So, Uthan, same in Banaras. Everybody is playing Uthan. They should play Uthan. But Uthan is a totally improvisation. Uthan should be according to the situation. Uthan should be according to the mood of the artist. Uthan should be according to the tempo or the laya is going on. Uthan should be according to the microphone system sound, how it is sounding. Uthan should be the crowd you are in. What type of crowd? If you are in India, listeners are different. Your Uthan should be like that, that they can understand, they can take it. If you are playing it some other places. So these are many aspects one should know. Then he or she can play a good Uthan. But it's a system. So everybody plays, that's okay. So therefore, Gharana is the same. Gharana किसको मालूम? It's very difficult. अभी तो सबका बोल बजाता है. Everybody plays everybody's Gharana's bowl. अभी कोई है ही नहीं ऐसा कि जो अपना घराना नहीं बजाता है. और ठीक है, बजाना भी नहीं चाहिए. सब घराने में अच्छे चीज है, बजाओ. लेकिन उसके बावजूद भी अपनी घराने को बरकरार रखो. तो ये इट्स अ वेरी डिफिकल्ट थिंग. यू सी, धाती धागिना आधा तेरे धाती धागती नागिना. When Santa Prasad ji plays, it sounds like Banaras. When Habibuddin Khan Sahab played, it sounds like Gharana. When Tirkua Khan Sahab played, it sounds like Farrukhaba. So they can do it because they are masters, man. That is Gharana. Everybody can't do that. बजा सकते हो, ऐसी बात नहीं है. In music, there are no court, no case, no police, no thana. So anybody can say anything, anybody can play anything, nobody is going to do anything about it.
That's true. Panditji, your solo begins very poetically and it goes on like a poetry unfolding. Especially in my observation, your introduction to the daya, which in your case is actually the other one, and then the bawa is introduced. And I believe that you have a very deep thought in that process. Could you please share a little bit about it?
When I'm on stage, first of all, and that is first of all and last of all, that when I'm on stage, you think that I'm a tabla player. I don't think myself. I am a very lovable person. I like friends. I like people. I like to share my love, my music, whatever I have inside. And I want to influence my friend. So therefore, I sit with my tabla to influence you, not to show what I can do,
Mm.
not to show that I am a tabla player. So that makes a lot of difference. I want to talk with my people, and I want to pull them. I want to love them. That's my total approach.
Very interesting.
I'm a musician. I'm a music lover. I'm not a tabla player.
Now, Guruji, moving more towards, you said that you are not a tabla player, but you are a influencer, or you are
Musician,
charming your
lover, whatever.
audience. But nowadays, it is very common for any practitioner of music to be called as an artist.
Mm.
But according to you, what defines a true artist? And in this world now, is it really possible to live by those standards?
It is possible. It is possible. And if somebody try, he or she can make it. That's all. But the thing is, it's not that easy to be an artist, because what I think that people, to be an artist, they think about the glamour of the artist, of the, and etc. House, flat, but it is not. Artist, in Hindi, there it says that kalakar kabhi amir, kabhi fakir. So one has to be ready always for any kind of situation they can accept, they can go with. Artist, if you cannot sacrifice, if you don't know what is the meaning of sacrifice, if you don't know how to sacrifice, what to sacrifice, you can't be an artist. Because आमतौर से, maybe I am saying wrong, that the conception artist always wants, no, artist को देना है, लेना नहीं है, लेना कम है, देना ज़्यादा है. तो जो आर्टिस्ट होना चाहते हैं, if anybody wants to be an artist, he or she should be prepared to give. After that, whatever you get, enough. You should be happy. Don't measure. कभी तोल के मत देखो, मैंने इतना दिया, मुझे मिला नहीं. ये क्या? नहीं. आप तो देने के लिए ही आए भाई. लेना तो आपका नसीब में था, तो आपको मिल गया थोड़ा सा. जाइए लेके घर, उसी में आनंद में रहिए. आप तो कलाकार बनना चाहते, तो आपको देना ही आपका काम है. बच्चों को शिक्षा दो, लिसनर्स को आनंद दो, आपको तो देना ही काम है. आप इतना लेने का क्यों सोचते हो और आर्टिस्ट बनना चाहते हो?
Wow.
वेरी सिंपल. मेरे हिसाब से देने का जितना मजा है, अगर कोई सही मानों में, इफ somebody कैन सेक्रीफाइस और यहां से दे सकता है, तो देने का मजा ही अलग है,
वाह
जो पाने में नहीं है।
आहा, वाह
हाँ, सही बात।
वाह वाह बाप रे so Guruji, physical capabilities, uh, aesthetical possibilities, ये सब से परे, I have heard you use a phrase नौचार का संगीत, and you believe very strongly in it, and when we listen to you, it is actually transposing us to that place. Could you speak a little bit about what you
वही
mean?
जो मैंने अभी जो पॉइंट आपको मैंने कहा ना, when I said that I'm musician, I want to pull you, I want to get you, I want to, so वही बात है कि आप नौचर का गाना बजाना जो है, there are real music, real art form is always there in the air. Real art form and real music and sound, you can't see, you can touch, only you can feel, which is in the air. हवा में चलती है बात. So if you can feel and catch those sound and music, nothing like it. That is the music. If you just think that, best music of the world, what is best music of the world? Silence.
Wow.
That's the best music, and it is there. So ये नौचर का गाना बजाना जो है, if you can take yourself there, then you get the नौचर गाना बजाना. तो जमीन में रहते हुए वो गाना बजाना पॉसिबल नहीं है. अपने आप को स्टेज में चाहे कहीं पे भी अपने आप को वहां ले जाना. तो इसलिए अपने आप को जो है हल्का भी होना है, और अपने आप को जो है सरेंडर करके छोड़ देना है. संगीत के ऊपर सरेंडर करो. जब तुम मंच पे जाओ, when you go to play on the stage, don't have a sort of a tension that I have to play today, I will play something, I will show something. No. If you just pray to music that please, kind enough to me and bless me that I can produce something which belongs to you, not to me. तो संगीत पे तुम समर्पित हो जाओ, तो देखो तुमसे क्या गाना बजाना होता है. अपना जो है मैं सुनाऊंगा, मैं करके छोड़ूंगा, मैं ये दिखा दूंगा, मैं ये घराना, बकवास बात है. तुमने कुछ नहीं कर सकते. ये तो भगवान कृष्ण ने कहा है कि तुम कुछ नहीं कर सकते, तुम कुछ नहीं हो. यू आर जस्ट जीरो. जो होता है सब मेरे मर्जी से होता है, मैं करता हूं. तुम्हारा कोई औकात नहीं है. तो अगर तुम इस बात को मानो तो समर्पित हो जाओ, तो वो शायद तुमसे कुछ बजा ले.
वाह वाह. So Guruji, you must have spoken at thousands of interviews till date. Is there any such question that has never been asked to you, but you really want to talk about this topic?
There are many aspects, there are many points, but the thing is that whatever question, like you, whatever question you have asked, because you are a very good musicians and you know about guru, about music, about things. So therefore you are asking this question. Not many people can ask. That is very true. The normal people, when they take interview, they cannot even think about what real music, what should be asked, what is an artist. These are the things, you know. So it varies always, but this time where you have asked very good questions, and I guess that I have given quite a few good answer.
Absolutely.
But must be, I mean, there is no end of anything, you know. There are people who can even talk better than me, who can explain better than me. That's okay. That's how it goes. That's how world moves. Thank you.
Thank you so much.